Social Security payments for the month of March are officially on the way, and the stakes have never been higher for your wallet. I'm going to let you know the exact dates of when your Social Security payment will come in March for an average check of $2,071. Also, we're going to get into a massive, once-in-a-generation Social Security overhaul that is about to trigger major disruptions for millions of people. I'll let you know exactly what this change is. It's coming in less than a month. Plus other critical updates, like the agency's radical new plan to slash in-person visits by 50%. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these high-impact Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. So, when are March 2026 Social Security payments coming? Let's get right to the numbers and the dates. Alright, so Friday, February 27th. This is when the SSI payments are coming for the month of March. Because March 1st falls on a Sunday, you will not get your check on the 1st. You'll see it early on February 27th. Then, Tuesday, March 3rd. Social Security payments arrive for those who began receiving benefits before May 1997 and for SSI recipients. Wednesday, March 11th. For Social Security recipients with birthdays between the 1st and the 10th. Wednesday, March 18th. For those with birthdays between the 11th and the 20th. And finally, Wednesday, March 25th. For those with birthdays between the 21st and the 31st. Just a final reminder, your SSI check is coming February 27th. Alright, those are the dates. Now, let's get into the disruption. A one-off change is hitting the program on March 7th. And it's unlike anything we've seen in decades. Social Security has been a premier program for 90 years, but it's currently bleeding staff, losing over to 7,000 workers in just the last year due to massive restructuring. Because of this, the SSA is launching the National Workload Management System. Right now, your local branch manages your case, but starting March 7th, your file could be moved anywhere in the country to even out the backlog. You could live in North Carolina and have your case handled by someone in California, or live in New York and have your case handled by someone in Texas. This is a massive shakeup during a year where dozens of offices are slated for closure. So why could this be so disruptive? Although Social Security is federal, states have vastly different legal rules. For example, Colorado recognizes common law marriage, but California does not. This change means a worker in a different state, who isn't well-versed in your local laws, could be making decisions on your spousal benefits or eligibility. In an ideal world, workers would learn these rules quickly, but in reality, the agency is also trying to cut field office visits from 31 million down to just 15 million this year. They are pushing everyone toward AI chatbots and online self-service. While your monthly check amount won't change, if you need to update info, file an appeal, or apply for new benefits, expect serious delays and potential errors as the system transitions. Now I want to take a moment for a very serious conclusion, because this is about your livelihood. We are standing at a crossroads where the Social Security Administration is essentially trying to automate the human element out of your benefits. By shifting to a nationalized workload, they are betting that technology can replace the years of local expertise that field office workers have built up. But for a senior who needs to prove a common law marriage or a disability claimant dealing with state-specific medical rules, this efficiency could look a lot like a nightmare of red tape and conflicting answers. You see, the reality is that the agency is operating at its lowest staffing level in nearly 3 decades while serving 7 million more people than it did just 10 years ago. This isn't just a minor update to a computer system. It is a fundamental shift in how the government interacts with its citizens. When you call that 800 number after March 7th, the person on the other end might not even know your time zone, let alone the specific regulations that govern your local SSI supplement or workers' compensation offset. I cannot stress this enough. If you have a pending claim or need to report a life change, do not wait for the dust to settle on this new system. History shows that when the government launches massive IT overhauls, especially while cutting 7,000 staff members, the transition is rarely smooth. We've seen glitches in the past that have frozen payments for weeks, and with the new national appointment scheduling calendar taking over, getting a face-to-face meeting with someone who actually knows your name is about to become a lot harder. Think about the impact on our most vulnerable neighbors, those without high-speed internet or the technical skills to navigate a complex online portal are being told that their local office is no longer the primary place for their care. This digital-first approach might save the government money on office leases and personnel, but it places the burden of accuracy directly on you, the beneficiary. You have to be your own best advocate now more than ever. The silver lining here is that your direct deposit for March is safe. The machinery that pushes those billions of dollars out every Wednesday is still humming along. But the service side of Social Security is under siege. You've paid into this system with every single paycheck of your working life. You aren't asking for a handout, you're asking for the insurance you bought. And it is my mission on this channel to make sure you get every penny of that insurance without having to jump through unnecessary hoops. As we move toward this March 7th deadline, I want you to keep a close eye on your My Social Security account. Check it weekly. Make sure your address is right, your banking info is locked in, and there are no alerts waiting for you. If you see something that looks wrong, call them immediately. Do not wait for a letter in the mail that might be delayed by weeks. Be proactive, stay alert, and don't let these modernization efforts leave you behind. I'm going to be right here with you, tracking every update, every office closure, and every report of a system error. We are a community of millions, and when we stand together and share our experiences, the SSA has to listen. If you experience a delay after the new system rolls out, leave a comment below. Let others know what state you're in so we can track if certain regions are being hit harder than others. Information is our greatest weapon. Finally, remember that while the government can change the rules and the systems, they cannot change the fact that this money belongs to you. Stay strong, stay informed, and don't let the headlines scare you into inaction. Use this information to prepare, not to panic. We've survived changes to Social Security before, and by staying educated through channels like this, we'll survive this massive 2026 shakeup together. And to end on a bright note, because we all need a little sunshine after all that heavy news, here is my daughter Bella with her tip of the day. Hi guys, I didn't see you there. My tip is, when you feel something in your body or your mood, tell people how you feel. Don't try to hide it. Be exposed and let people see the real you. When you're honest about how you feel, you find the people who really care about you. Be safe, be kind to yourself, and remember that you are important. That's all for today's update. Thank you for spending your time with me and for being part of this incredible community. Make sure you hit that like button to help spread this warning to other seniors, and subscribe so you never miss a beat as we navigate these changes. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the very next video.